The future of talent, unlocking potential with skills-based hiring. Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're involved in hiring, talent acquisition, or even just thinking about your next career move, you know the game is changing. For decades, the gold standard for getting a job was the traditional trifecta: the degree, the job title, and the number of years of experience. We operated under a system that often prioritized pedigree over potential. But today, leading organizations are realizing something critical. This old system is inherently biased, exclusionary, and frankly, inefficient. The future of talent and the progressive evolution of HR demands a system that looks beyond the paper ceiling and focuses on what truly matters: skills. We're talking about a paradigm shift called skills-based hiring, and in the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly what it is, why it's essential, and how you can implement it. So, what is skills-based hiring? Simply put, it's an approach that prioritizes an applicant's demonstrated ability to perform the specific tasks required for a role, their competencies and skills, over traditional proxies like a college degree, previous job titles, or connections. This isn't just a trend, it's a moral and business imperative driven by progressive values. Think about it. It fights bias. By assessing candidates on objective, measurable skills, we naturally de-emphasize criteria that often lead to adverse impact, like where someone went to school or if they took a non-traditional career path. We open the door to highly capable people who may not have had access to elite educational institutions. It's equitable. It recognizes that skills can be acquired in countless ways through boot camps, apprenticeships, military service, volunteer work, or even self-teaching. This democratization of opportunity is a fundamental step toward building a truly diverse and inclusive workforce. It addresses the skills gap. The pace of change today is faster than any university curriculum. Skills-based hiring allows companies to be agile, hiring for the exact competencies needed for tomorrow, not just the generalized knowledge of yesterday. Implementing this requires a serious rethink of the entire hiring lifecycle. Let's look at 3 core areas where the progressive shift happens. First, job descriptions are reimagined. We need to move away from laundry lists of requirements like must have a BA in communications and 3 years experience with SEO. Instead, we ask, what must this person be able to do to succeed? A job description for a content marketing manager might shift from must have a BA in communications and 3 years experience with SEO to must be able to analyze organic search data to identify high potential topics, skill, data analysis, and develop and execute a multi-channel distribution plan for new content, skill, strategic planning. Second, sourcing and screening changes. We stop using degrees and years of experience as automatic filters that screen out great talent. We start leaning on skills assessments. These aren't abstract IQ tests. They are small, job-related simulations that directly measure the required competencies. For a programmer, this might be a coding challenge. For a project manager, it might be outlining a project plan based on a case study. These assessments are critical for creating an objective, level playing field. Third, the interview evolves. The traditional behavioral interview, like, tell me about a time when, is still useful, but we enhance it with an emphasis on skills demonstration and potential. For instance, you might ask a candidate to walk you through their thought process on a real challenge the team's currently facing. This reveals not only their current skills, but their ability to learn, adapt, and apply critical thinking, what we call learnability. The results of this progressive approach are profound, benefiting everyone involved. For the company, skills-based hiring leads to better fit. You hire people who can actually do the job, leading to a 10 to 20% increase in job performance compared to degree-based hiring. Increased diversity. Organizations that prioritize skills see a significant boost in their diversity of candidate pools and hires, which directly correlates to better innovation and financial performance. Reduced time to hire. By focusing on the essential skills and streamlining the filtering process, organizations can make faster, more confident hiring decisions. For the candidate, this approach offers transparency and fairness. They know exactly what they're being evaluated on, which empowers them. Validation of experience. Their non-traditional paths and self-taught expertise are finally valued and recognized as legitimate forms of learning. A clear path to growth. They enter a company where their skills are seen as currency, setting them up for clearer paths to internal mobility and development. Skills-based hiring isn't an island. It's part of a larger, evolving talent ecosystem. Organizations committed to this progressive future also apply this mindset to internal mobility and development. Once you know the skills your employees have, you can use that data to strategically deploy them to new projects, offer targeted training, and identify internal candidates for promotions who might otherwise be overlooked because they don't have the right title. This builds what's often called a skills marketplace, a truly dynamic and resilient workforce where every employee is recognized for their unique competencies. It shifts the entire organizational view from focusing on what someone is to what someone can do. Skills-based hiring is more than just an HR strategy. It's a commitment to equity, potential, and future readiness. It's about building a workforce that is not only competent, but truly reflective of our diverse world. If you're ready to break down the paper ceiling and unlock the next generation of talent, the time to embrace this skills-first approach is now. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe for more content on the future of work and progressive HR culture.